welcome to this new video for my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Caro Herrera, and today I'm going to be talking about the first 2 seasons of a series called The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It began airing in 2017, and so far 18 episodes have been released. It stars Rachel Brosnahan, Alex Bornstein, Michael Segan, Maureen Hinkle, Tony Shalhoub, Kevin Pollack, among others. Before I begin though, let me just say that this will be a spoiler-free review, so you can sit back and enjoy. I became aware of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel because my favorite TV show ever is Gilmore Girls, and both of these series were created by the same woman, Amy Sherman-Palladino. Despite this, it actually took me quite a bit to finally sit down and watch The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I don't know why I didn't do it at the moment I first heard that Amy Sherman-Palladino was making a period drama. And then after a time, my mother and my sister saw it and they recommended it to me, but I still didn't see it at once. And it was always there in the back of my mind, but I didn't actually get to it until March of this year. And well, when I finally did, it's not surprising that I immediately fell in love with it, and I ended up been watching it in like less than a week. Set in the late 1950s in New York City, this is the story of Miriam Mitch Maisel, a young, pretty, Jewish, rich housewife and mother who seems to be the model of perfection. Mitch is very supportive of her husband's aspirations to become a stand-up comic, but Joel isn't really that good at it. On the night that he leaves Mitch after a breakdown where he sort of realizes he isn't as good stand-up comedy as he thought, Mitch gets drunk and ends up visiting the club where Joel liked to perform, and to her surprise it turns out that she is a fantastic stand-up comic, at once catching the attention of Susie Meyerson, a worker at the club who recognizes her talent and offers to become her manager. So the show thus deals with a lot of stuff, from following Mitch and Susie's path as they try to achieve fame in and outside of New York, even as we see Mitch overcoming the fact that her husband left her. She thrives in her newfound independence though, finding a job and blossoming in her career, and other aspects of her character. Other storylines have to deal with Mitch's family, especially her parents, as well as how her relationship with Joel changes over time. I give The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel a 5 out of 5 stars review. I think it's wonderful. I highly recommend it. I love it. It has lovely performances, gorgeous costumes. It's really funny, the fast-paced dialogue, it's incredible, though that doesn't surprise me since its creator is the one who wrote Gilmore Girls. And well, some of the things that I loved about it, aside it being a delightful period drama to watch with a strong female protagonist that I admire, is that I'm learning more about Jewish culture. That in season 2, Rufus Sewell appears because I've loved that actor since I was a teenager. But yeah, in the end, I think that it all evolves around the character of Mitch. The actress does a fantastic job of really capturing her essence. She gives a memorable performance. No wonder she's been winning all of these awards like the Golden Globes or Emmys or something. But what I think that I really love the most is the fact that Mitch remains a very feminine woman despite the fact that she achieves independence back in the 50s when women were supposed to be just housewives. And especially in this era where apparently women can be feminine because then they're considered boring. And I just love how sure of herself Mitch is. She's such a perfect role model for teenagers. Plus, she's good and kind. I mean, she isn't perfect. I don't think she's the perfect mother, but she's definitely a role model, at least for me. Anyways, I think that there will be a 3rd season of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I'm not sure yet when will it air, but when it does, I shall of course be watching and reviewing it. Anyways, for the moment I believe that this is all I have to say about this show. Thank you so much for watching my review of it. Please let me know if you enjoyed it or not. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you did. I would love to talk about it with you, so share as well what are your own thoughts on this show. In the description box below you can find the IMDB page for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Anyways, I'm Caro Herrera, the Mental Traveler, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're in the world. I'll be seeing you soon. Goodbye.